What's up, everybody? It's Cooper here, and I've got a short pickups video for you. So the first thing I got is a trade I did with my friend John, and I traded him a PlayStation 1 screen and a few Super Nintendo games, and from him I got a Super Nintendo system, and this came with one controller and both cords. And then I also have a couple other things from a game that's coming from him that I haven't gotten yet. And then I also got an original Super Nintendo controller box. And I actually have the controller in here that I got from him, but I have one of these boxes, but it's like a reproduction, and it has like the Mario RPG characters on it, but this one is real, because this is the one that he got when he was a little kid, when he first bought his Super Nintendo, and it's in really nice condition. There is paperwork in here, but I don't know if it ever came with like a cardboard insert, but so now I've got that. And then I've got two eBay purchases here. The first one, I got the box for Aero Gauge for the Nintendo 64, so now I have this complete. And if you remember from one of my last videos, I accidentally bought the game and the manual thinking it was complete, only to have it get here and only be the game and manual. They were in mint condition, but I did think I was getting a complete game, which was my mistake. So I just bought the box off of a seller, and it's like perfect. The only damage is this right here. I don't even know if you can see it on the corner right here. It's kind of, there's like little ripples, like it might have had a little bit of water damage, but other than that, nearly mint condition. I'm really happy with that. And then another eBay purchase, complete copy of Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. So now I have the first one and the second one complete, and Donkey Kong Country 2 is my favorite game of all time. So now I just need the third one. I was actually very unhappy with this purchase. The game itself is in mint condition, the cart is in mint condition, but the box is pushed in, like someone pushed on top of it. It's got a rip here, if you can see that, and then the worst part is on the other side. Let me get it open here. Look at that. Completely ripped away. There's basically a hole ripped in the box. Luckily enough, this little flap covers the hole, but still, that's pretty bad. And then also the manual is in pretty bad shape. Most of the pages up here are crinkled a bunch, and then down here, and then there's a crease. I don't know if you can see it. There's a crease that goes all the way across right here. And then the cart, like I said, is in mint condition. But the seller that I bought them from, they were a brand new seller. They only had 4 feedbacks, but they were all feedback as a buyer, so I was their first purchase basically. And when I bought it, it was $11 plus $4 shipping, which is a really good price. And right after I bought it, like literally 5 seconds after I paid for it, I messaged them and said, "Could you please flatten out the box for shipping so it doesn't get crushed?" And then a couple days later, I got a reply saying, "I just shipped the game and I didn't read the email till now, so it's in a regular bubble mailer." So that's kind of weird to go 2 days without reading an email and then read it right after you ship, which I thought was kind of stupid, but it did arrive uncrushed, which was cool. But it was listed as good condition, and in the description, literally all it said was, "Comes with original box and manual, thank you for your interest." And there was a picture of it, but it was a picture of the cart and a picture of the box, and it was just like a front picture of both of them. They didn't show the picture of the manual, and I believe the reason they didn't show the manual was because of the damage to it, and they didn't bother to describe the condition at all, saying there's a hole in the box, there's a rip on this side, it's a little bit crushed, you know, the corners are worn, nothing like that. So, basically, I am her first feedback as a seller and her first negative feedback, because she was very rude about it when I tried asking. I didn't even ask for a refund. I just said, "I think you should know that in your future listings you should probably describe condition, especially if there's a hole in the box, and she was just being really rude and snotty and saying stuff like, well, if you don't like it, you can just send it back, after I had already said I don't want to send it back. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. And then I did a trade with OldSchoolBrian. I'll put his link in the description below. And from him, I traded him, well, I'm not going to tell you what I traded him. He might put it in a video, I'm not sure. But from him, I got Madden 96 for the Super Nintendo. This is the cart only, but I traded for that because I have the box and all the manuals and paperwork, so now I've got all that good stuff, so that's complete now. A lot of my Nintendo 64 games and Super Nintendo games are missing the inserts, however, so I do kind of need to get some of those, but this isn't in bad condition. It is a sport game, so it's not the coolest thing to have, but another one for the collection. And then I've been working on some perler bead art. I've done some in the past, and I kind of just haven't done any for a while, so I decided to start doing some again. So I've got 4 here that I made recently. I'll just show you them in the order I made them. The first one is a Pokeball. The next one is a Shy Guy. And then we have the Lakitu and the little turtle that the Lakitu throws. So, got those. I'm kind of running out of black, so I ordered 2,000 blacks off of eBay. Those should be coming soon. And another awesome announcement is that I ordered an HD flip camera, so hopefully it'll be here by the time I do my next video, and all my videos from now on should be in HD and they should look a lot better, and I won't have to use the built-in camera on my computer anymore, so I'm going to be taking the camera with me to Goodwill and showing you guys the outlet and a few things like that. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked it.